Plukenetia Volubilis. Sacha Inchi. This is what Sacha Inchi seeds look like. I sow Sacha Inchi seeds directly into my planter pot. Also, before planting, I make sure the soil in moist condition. Sacha Inchi seeds encased in hard shell. You can do seed scarification to increase seed germination rate. In commercial farm setting, scarification is often used to facilitate the controlled and uniform germination of seed. Sacha Inchi seeds start to germinate. In this video, I didn't use any scarification techniques. One of the seed is failed to germinate. Sacha Inchi cotyledon leaf stuck in the hard shell. I carefully remove the shell to help my Sacha Inchi to grow. For me, Sacha Inchi seeds usually germinate between 7 to day 14. My seed's germination for this time is 50%. It is common to have some seeds fail to germinate. For me, Sacha Inchi success germination rate depend on seed age, seed's quality, moisture and temperature. For me, on average Sacha Inchi seed viability are about 2 years. Seed viability is greatly affected by its quality at the time of collection, its treatment between collection, storage and the conditions in which it is stored. For me, optimal temperature range for growing Sacha Inchi is about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. In cool climate, you could start Sacha Inchi indoors. And plant them outside, after your last spring frost has passed. From what I read, Sacha Inchi can grow at temperatures between 10 degrees Celsius to 36 degrees Celsius. Growing Sacha Inchi below 8 degrees Celsius will cause severe chilling stress to the plant. Sacha Inchi preferred to grow in tropical and tropical rainforests climate. My minimum temperature when growing Sacha Inchi is 22 degrees Celsius. My maximum temperature when growing Sacha Inchi is 34 degrees Celsius. My average humidity when growing Sacha Inchi are about 88%. I grow Sacha Inchi in tropical climate. Sacha Inchi can be propagated by seeds or stem cutting. Sacha Inchi lifespan in my climate are perennial. If you take good care of your Sacha Inchi plant, they can live more than 10 years. Sacha Inchi is native to the Peruvian, Colombian, Venezuelan, and Brazilian Amazon rainforest. Sacha Inchi natural grows habitat, at 200 meter above sea level in the low jungle, and 2000 meter above sea level in the high jungle location. Sacha Inchi belongs to the Plukenetia genus, which is a member of the Euphorbiaceae family. Sacha Inchi scientific name is Plukenetia Volubilis. Common names Sacha Inchi are Sacha peanut, mountain peanut, Inca nut or Inca-peanut. Sacha Inchi is a climbing, monoecious, deciduous plant. Since Sacha Inchi growth habits are climbing plants or lianas, you need to use trellis or fence for them to climb on. If left Sacha Inchi to grow on the ground, it will promote disease to the plant. In the wild, it will support itself by growing on other trees. Sacha Inchi can be associated with annual, biennial, and/or permanent crops in their natural habitat. Sacha Inchi can adapt to a wide range of different soil types. But Sacha Inchi prefer to grow in sandy clay loam soil. Soil I use for growing Sacha Inchi contain cocoa peat, red burn soil, micro, fine sand, old humus and charcoal. You can use whatever growing media available to your convenience. As long you use well-drained soil to grow Sacha Inchi, you will be fine. Also, if you can, please make sure that your growing media are sterilized and clean. By choosing sterilized and clean growing media will minimize new seedlings from becoming infected from disease-causing pathogens. Using only heavy soil for growing Sacha Inchi will promote root rot. Soil pH for growing Sacha Inchi, 5.5 to 7.8 pH. My soil pH when I try to grow Sacha Inchi are about 7 pH. Sacha Inchi can be grown in poor nutrient soils. Sacha Inchi flowers start to develop. Sacha Inchi have male and female flower. The male flowers are small, white, and arranged in clusters. The female flowers are located at the base of the inflorescence. They are pollinated mainly by anemophilia and entomophilia, and the most important pollinators are Formicidae. Anemophilia, anemophily or wind pollination is a form of pollination whereby pollen is distributed by wind. Entomophilia, entomophily or insect pollination is a form of pollination whereby pollen of plants, especially but not only of flowering plants, is distributed by insects. Formicidae meaning a family of hymenopterous insects including all the ants. After successful pollination, the fertilized Sacha Inchi flower later yields fruit and seeds. Sacha Inchi will produce star-shaped fruits. Sacha Inchi fruits either, in immature or mature state, have 4 to 7 points. Each Sacha Inchi point contains seeds in it. Immature Sacha Inchi fruits are in green color. The ripened Sacha Inchi fruits are blackish-brown color. Usually Sacha Inchi start to produce fruits after 5 months of planting. Sacha Inchi are harvestable around 6.5 to 8 months after final transplant. Please allow fruits to fully ripen and dry on the vine before harvesting them. Even in an extremely wet environment, they will dry on the vine. Once they are blackish-brown color and dry, you can pick them off the vine. Please do not collect Sacha Inchi fruit that fall off from tree. Since those that have fallen are contaminated and may have damage on their fruits. Sacha Inchi fruits are capsules of 2.5 to 7 centimeters in diameter. Best yield for Sacha Inchi occurring from November to May. Sacha Inchi reduced yield being from June to October. Small fruit development. Sacha Inchi fruit reduction is related to decreased rainfall during that period. Sacha Inchi seeds and leaves contain appreciable amounts of alkaloids, saponins, and lectins, which is toxic. Do not consume Sacha Inchi seeds and leaves raw. Before consuming any Sacha Inchi product, please check their GRAS. Generally recognized as safe status. You can check Sacha Inchi GRAS, generally recognized as safe status, by go to FDA equivalent to your country. In October 2014, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration granted generally recognized as safe or GRAS status to Sacha Inchi oil. Sacha Inchi oil has a unique fatty acid composition. It contains 50% omega-3 fatty acids and around 33% omega-6 fatty acids. This is what Sacha Inchi immature fruits look like. Sacha Inchi oil is currently gaining international recognition for its health properties and is thus heavily in demand. The oil extracted from the seeds contains higher levels of protein, vitamin E, and essential fatty acids than those obtained from other oilseeds such as peanut, soybean, and sunflower. Sacha Inchi oil has a higher level of omega-3 content than fish oil. Sacha Inchi oil is mostly used in the food market and in the cosmetics industry. This is Sacha Inchi fruit in full size look like, and I wait for them to ripen. At present, Sacha Inchi oil used in the food market, as a luxury salad oil and a dipping sauce. Sacha Inchi is still being studied by the pharmaceutical industry. The main quality problem associated with Sacha Inchi oil is the risk of contamination. Hubner's wasp moth come to visit. Aflatoxin contamination is known to be a problem for many Sacha Inchi oil producers, and buyers need to monitor this problem closely. This is especially important for Sacha Inchi oil, since the food industry uses the unrefined oil, with no additives. Sacha Inchi oil is usually obtained through mechanical extraction, without the use of heat or solvents. Sacha Inchi oil is still considered to be a novel ingredient on the European market. Sacha Inchi can produce seeds throughout the year, especially in tropical regions. According to Agencia Agraria de Noticias, each hectare of Sacha Inchi has a production yield of 3 tons. Container size I use for growing Sacha Inchi, height 45 cm, width 40 cm. You also can grow Sacha Inchi in bigger container than mine. The bigger the container, the bigger root system will develop and will result in bigger plant and fruit production. In my climate, Sacha Inchi plant can reach up to a height of 2 meters, 6 foot 6. For growing in garden, Sacha Inchi plant spacing distance between rows is 2.5 to 3.0 meter and distance between plants are 3 meter. When growing Sacha Inchi, please make sure your container have good drainage. Waterlogged container will promote root rot. On average, my water usage are about 1,500 milliliters. Time I water my plants is between 7 to 8 a.m. During hot weather, I water my plant twice per day. Your water usage may be different than me. Water usage depend on container size, container type, weather and climate you live in. Sacha Inchi grown under drought conditions have lower numbers of female flowers and higher fruit abortion compared to the well-watered plants. On the other hand, excess water will harm plants and increase disease damage. Sacha Inchi require at least 8 hours of sun to thrive. I grow my plants in full sun location. Growing Sacha Inchi in low light intensity will lead to a greater number of days to complete the growth cycle. If Sacha Inchi grow underneath a great deal of shade, their flowering will diminishes and, hence, production is less. If growing temperature above the maximum, will causes flowers and small fruits to fall off, especially the recently formed. I use liquid fertilizer on my plant every 4 weeks. You can use whatever fertilizer available to your convenience. Please don't overfeed the plant. Some sign of overfertilization are defoliation, very slow or no growth, yellowing and wilting of lower leaf and browning leaf tips. Please read and follow the instructions carefully before starting using any fertilizers. If your container have some weeds grow in it, you need to do some weeds control. Fruits start to change color to brown. Fruits start to dry up. Weeds control is done to limit weeds infestations and minimize competition between Sacha Inchi and weeds. Weeds compete with Sacha Inchi for water, nutrients, space and light. When you're doing weeds control, your Sacha Inchi will thank you by producing more flowers and fruits. Sacha Inchi is susceptible to nematode attacks from these genera: Aphelenchus, Helicotylenchus, Meloidogyne, Trichodorus, Tylenchus, Xiphinema. Similarly, significant damage has been reported by fungi from these genera: Fusarium, Staganaspora, Leptosphaeria, Rhizoctonia, Crenatium. First harvest. After 6 months. Second harvest. To prevent the spread of nematodes, avoid moving plants and soil from infested parts of the garden. The conditions that encourage insects and fungi attack are from poor ventilation and dampness. To prevent it, try to improve air circulation by giving plant plenty of sun exposure, especially in the morning. I didn't use any herbicide and pesticides when growing my plant. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more video.